can never quite get the timing of that one. I always sing before it ends. All right, that was Disconnection Notice by Pupil.
There we go. And speaking of, you were talking about repackaged albums and stuff. People also have a special edition release of
Wildlife.
Yeah, check
That's
it out.
true, and it looks pretty cool. It's got a disc where you got all the music videos and everything, and it's got the faces of the members.
Si,
all
ano,
there.
si Yani Yuzon, ano
Yani.
artistahin
Iba talaga. Iba talaga si Yani.
Not the usual Yani Yuzon we know.
With nice shades, all of them wearing really nice shades.
Sponsored Nice Shades.
By,
I mean,
yeah, hi, AM Mayhem would
Nice Shades also.
Yeah, what's up?
Right on top
Anyway.
of people, something from The Strokes, and then you heard classic rock tune by Cheap Trick with a song called Surrender.
Oh yeah, and that song of course talks about the gap in between children and their parents, and how some kids think their parents don't know anything, and then when they revert to their younger ways, they kind of like, hey, my parents can be cool too.
Yeah.
They used to listen to Kiss and roll around the couch, which is awkward, and let's not talk about it anymore.
Rolling around the couch.
That's part of the song, so.
I thought the floor. I'm just
No,
kidding.
couch is more comfortable, apparently. All right, so like we said earlier, we are going to be talking to somebody today.
There we go. And for the past week, we have been talking about this event that's going to happen this Saturday
Yeah.
at Tiendesitas. It'll be the
This tiny event.
yeah, tiny
Outdoors.
event. It's a mini 50th anniversary evolution of an icon. So I want to say good morning to well, this man is known by a lot of names. Jeff Jam
One of which is Sexy Beast.
or Rohan. We want to say
Yeah,
good morning to
Rohan.
Mr. Jeff Lagman of PinoyMini.com. There you
Good
go. Hi,
morning,
sir.
Jeff.
Good morning,
Hello.
everybody. Good morning to all the listeners and Metro Manila. Good morning.
There you go. And of course, he is here to talk more about the Mini Cooper culture
Yeah.
here in the Philippines, the PinoyMini.com forum community, and also the event coming up this Saturday. Okay. So, sir, how are you? How are you? You are an owner of a Mini Cooper.
Yes, I am. For the last 8 years, I would say.
8 years.
Okay, you know what? First of all, let's start off with the fact that I don't think too many people know that there is even like a culture, a Mini Cooper culture. How long has this been here in the Philippines?
Well, the first presence ever of the car was in the late 70s, or the early 70s, when they get to have it exposed on rally cars.
Okay.
On events as such. They've been racing that since the 70s
Oh,
here
cool.
in the country, and then small groups sprouted in the metro and formed their own groups until today.
Wow.
So today, so you were part of Pinoy Mini. You guys have like this, not naman a group, but it's a community. It's how you want to call it, right?
Yes, it is a community. It's open to all enthusiasts and all lovers, even though you don't have a car with you.
You can still go ahead
Oh
and
yeah,
touch other
definitely.
people's
Oh
cars.
yes,
yeah.
you can go to the website and touch it, and then just
Caress.
caress them with love, of
Oh,
course.
yeah, of course, of course.
Before we talk about the website, let's talk about more of the Mini Cooper. You're an owner of a Mini Cooper, and
Yes.
how did you get into
Yeah.
getting your own Mini Cooper in the first place?
It's a fascination since I was younger.
Okay, yeah.
I was supposed to be assembling another brand. Then suddenly I saw one on the street, and hey, this is something smaller that can easily be accomplished in a few months or years.
Yeah.
So 8 years back, I got a little funding and started my own project. Took me like a year and a half
Wait,
before
so
I
you
took
put
out.
it together?
Well, not literally,
Okay.
but financially, yes, I did.
Ah.
And with the help of a lot of friends in the community, in the
Yeah.
Pinoy Mini community, we were able to have one assembled for all enthusiasts.
Wow.
Wow, there you go.
8 years ago.
Yeah, 8 years ago for myself, but definite, like some of the members would have gone so far.
Okay, what is it with the Mini Cooper that attracted you? I mean, despite that it's small and it looks attractive, it's a European car.
It is.
So what is it about the Mini Cooper that that really
You
got
like
you
so
hooked?
much, yeah.
It's so simple in construction, in assembly. It's so quite small, but it runs faster than your typical Japanese car, and
Mhm.
it can weave around the traffic.
Yeah.
Maintenance is really not that much.
Parking is easy.
Parking is
Parking
easy.
is definitely easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially if you're on the malls, you can park right
Yeah.
underneath the air conditioning.
Yeah.
And hopefully it's gonna be like half price of the parking.
I know, right?
Unfortunately,
If
it's not.
only.
Yes, if only.
Well, you know, it's I think a part of the charm is also the fact that you can. There's so many different kinds.
There's a
Right, there's so
there's a
many
lot of variants.
types.
Yes,
Yeah.
you've got your common sedan,
Mhm.
which is of course a two-door sedan, and you have the pickup truck. You also have the
A pickup
van.
Mini Cooper, huh?
Yeah, it's a mini pickup.
Cute.
Yes, there is. You'll see it on Saturday. We also have vans and your cabriolets, meaning it's top down,
Okay, cool.
and of course the ones that we have now being produced by one of our sponsors.
There we go.
So it's like you're playing around. It's like a
Mm,
toy, and that's
mhm.
why like a collectible thing. Maybe that's why it's so easy. But it's people get so fascinated and fanatical about it.
It's limitless. Your imagination will only limit you on how your car is supposed to look like.
Wow.
There we go. I want to ask something about, you mentioned a while ago about maintenance on the car, and I was talking to some members of the PinoyMini.com community that they told me that maintenance actually costs more than actually buying your
car.
own the actual car. Is that true?
Well, in one point it might be, but as a responsible car owner, you always need to check it every day. You know, don't let it stay for a week in the garage and not running around the streets. You just have to stretch them a little more,
Uh-huh.
and you'll be surprised by the maintenance really go lower because it goes around town. It doesn't want to sit and sleep in the garage. It wants to go around, run, and run.
Now I want one.
Exactly. So how much is like the most affordable Mini Cooper nowadays?
Well, off the mark, you may start your project about 250 Gs to about 300. And it can fetch as far as seven figures. It really depends on
Seven figures.
depends on how
Yeah.
how you want it fancied.
Okay, so okay,
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead.
I'm just thinking because speaking of weaving through traffic, how is gas consumption?
Oh, gas consumption. The smallest engine you may have is about 850 cc.
What? It's
That's-
like a motorcycle.
It is like a motorcycle,
Yeah.
but the power to weight ratio will,
Yeah,
will make
yeah.
it will make it cheaper on the gas, on the petrol. It will take you about 22 kilometers to a liter for that kind of engine.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
And for the bigger one, the 1275 cc's, might take you for about 16 to 18 kilometers on the metro.
Wow.
Okay.
Because that's my number one concern. Because that's what
Gas.
costs the most.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
of course, it depends on how you set up your engine.
Yeah, yeah.
If you want it like growling or
No naman.
whispering on the side.
Okay, I want to ask something about what type of Mini Cooper do you own? What model?
Oh, it's a 1983. It's a Mark IV.
Okay.
It's been tweaked several times. It has a 13-incher wheel. Everybody in the community would know how tedious that work should be if you're on a 13-incher. But the most particular with that model is it went away from my custody twice, and
Oh.
it went back twice. So I love the car so much, and I'm not letting go.
I know. It looks like it.
You don't have plans of buying the newer version of the Mini Cooper,
If
like?
someone's gonna be sponsoring, yes.
But do you prefer the new one or the older versions of the Mini Cooper, like the one in what movie was that? Italian Job.
Yeah.
Mark
Maybe
Wahlberg.
I bet he likes all of the above. If you could have both.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, you have your daily driver, which is the newer one. It's reliable with new technology. But the older ones, the classic, has a more appeal, at least to my point of view. It gives the people a second look and
Ah.
how you'll be able to maintain such an old car and still
Yeah.
running
That's true.
presently.
Better than my current one.
That's true.
Anyway.
All right, there you go. So PinoyMini.com, it's a community. How can like a regular guy or girl, be part of this community? Do they have to pay a fee or something
No.
to join the forum and stuff?
No, not really. You just have to go and log on to www.pinoymini.com. The forums are there. It's open. It's to all enthusiasts and lovers as well. You have all the pictures of the past events that we had, and all the technical issues, how to fix your car by your own, and of course we have the buy and sell section,
Okay.
which will make and give you an idea of how it should go when if you want to start your own.
There you go. So very tempting, huh, man?
It definitely is. I'm really thinking of ways now to, approach my father later. This afternoon. All right, so the mini 50th anniversary evolution of an icon. What is going to be the main focus of this event aside from the very hot women?
Oh, women. Oh,
In minis.
in respect.
In, on, minis, whatever. Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll be displaying about 65 to 70 minis and Mini Coopers on the
Wow.
site, and we'll be having activities as well. We'll be having film showings
Wow.
of the Italian Job,
Wow.
The older versions, I believe.
both.
Both. Okay.
So you'll be able to see the transition,
Yeah,
how the
yeah.
minis look like in the 60s,
Oh, cool.
and how it look like today.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, of course, we'll also have our technical discussions. Technical people or not, if you get to stay there and listen, you'll be able to have an idea, how am I supposed to fix my car if this
Yeah.
problem arises.
Yeah.
So it's a fun-filled event. We have games, we have raffles, of course.
Are you gonna raffle off like a Mini Cooper there?
I hope so too. I just don't
Oh
know who
gosh, I'll stay there all day long.
You can try and drive one around the around the
so
village.
yeah.
we have that kind of event. So all you guys out there, if you want to try it out, just see. You can sit inside. You can take pictures. Join us in celebrating.
There you go.
All
Mini
right.
Cooper, the 50th anniversary happening this Saturday. Also features Playboy Philippines August cover girl Miss Grace Oracion, Playmate of the Month Miss Barbie San Miguel, and High C of Dice and K9 Mob Star. Happening this Saturday from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. And it's free, right? It's
Yes,
open
it is
to
free.
Yeah,
It's,
to
it's,
everybody.
it's open to everybody. If you don't have anything to do on Saturdays, bring your significant others and
Your
siblings.
puppies,
Yeah, and check out the show. Who knows? By the end of the day, you might be bringing one home soon.
Oh wow! And you
Oh.
can take photos, right?
Of course.
I mean,
of course.
good-looking cars, good-looking girls. What more do you? What
Exactly.
more do you want on your Saturday? right?
Good-looking men.
That too. That too. How could I forget to mention that? All right. So check that out. It starts at 8 a.m. and ends at 11 p.m. So you guys have a lot of hours to choose from.
There you go. All right. So that was. Thank you so much, Mr. Jeff Lagman.
Thank you. Thank you for this
Thank you.
opportunity. I would just like to thank a few of the sponsors.
sure.
We have Derm Strata.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have BMW Mini. We also have Debenhams and Rota Italia wheels. Of course, huge support from UR 105.9.
Yeah, of course. You support, very interesting, unique cultures here in the country,
I
such
know.
as yours.
Thank
Because
you.
but nobody even knows that there are cultures such as these, and it's important that we just come together.
And it's a very inviting community. Like, for
Yeah.
example, I heard from somebody that, for example, if you're on the road, you're driving your Mini, and if you see another car driving a Mini, you can just, make a
Honk it.
small honk, and
Yeah.
parang
They'll acknowledge
may
you.
connection na kayo na parang, hey,
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Mini.
How you doing?
Even though with the other cars, other brands, if you get to like pass by one, they'll try to go on your speed, open their windows and honk and say,
Nice car.
Nice car.
Give it like a thumbs up or something, huh?
yeah, which
Give me
we-
your car.
Let's trade.
it's a good and fun way to be involved with in such activities.
Wow.
Take yourself away from the not so good things in life, and might
Very
as well spend it on something positive.
There you go.
All right. So once again, guys, check it out. Mini 50th anniversary evolution of an icon this Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Happen at Tiendesitas in Pasig City.
There you go. So thanks so much once again, Mr. Jeff
Thank
Lagman,
you.
for stopping by.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you
And
for the
hopefully
support.
we'll see you all guys there. And you're going to host the event, so good luck
Oh,
on Saturday.
Yeah.
I will
Alright.
be. Thank
All
you.
right, so check it out. Once again, this is AM Mayhem here at UR 105.9. And right about now, we are going to play for you guys the newest single